just going to go over the research process for you, even though you've already done it some. I will put this on my CMH so you have this, but I already gave this to you for your last research piece. So I'm going to scroll down here to the tools that we can use. So we have JSTOR, which many of you used for your last research paper. So you just go to JSTOR and you log in with our information that gives you proper access to everything. Other places you can go, Badgerlink and Google Scholar. Badgerlink you might not be able to get to and access from home unless you go through a library page with your library card number. Usually we can access this while in our school building, but it might not work from your house. And Google Scholar is just not very friendly, so the best place is JSTOR. So I'm just going to go over JSTOR again with you in a moment. So just a reminder, when you are looking for your sources, right here, I've already given this to you. It tells you what you need. You need to have at least 5 sources. You can have 5 to 7 for this essay. Okay, you need to have a mixture of sources, article, journal, book, website. So you need to have, definitely you need journals and articles, and that's what you can find on JSTOR. You can also find some books on JSTOR. And when you can have 2 websites. So out of the 5 required, you need to have a book and a mixture of articles, journals, and you can only have 2 websites. If you go beyond the 5, you can have more websites than that, but within the 5, only 2 of those can be websites. And make sure that you're following our CRAP test. I'll also post that on my CMH to remind you of what that is. That's making sure everything's current and credible. So you have to look at it through a lens of, is this actually something I can use? And a good hint is how the website ends. So when you're looking online for your sources, JSTOR is excellent. So I already logged in, and I know that because at the top here it tells me that my access is provided by Catholic Memorial High School. So on your research planner sheet, I had you fill in some synonyms and different words that can help you when you're searching for your sources. So if you click Advanced Search, you can enter multiple things. So I'm going to just enter for my topic, which is that smoking should be banned in public spaces. So smoking and ban. I'm going to add a search box. And another word for stopping is cessation. So I'm going to use cessation. And I'm just going to search and see what it comes up with before I narrow it any further. You want to make sure your research is also current. So the rule of thumb for this research paper would be about within the last 10 years. There are some exceptions. So again, you're reading and looking to see, oh, would this even help me? And I'm keeping in mind my body paragraph topics. So I had litter, I had it harms non-smokers, and then I also had it harms the health of smokers. So I'm just kind of browsing at the titles and just wondering, is there something maybe I can use? Oh, smoking and cancer, smoking cessation. All right. I'm going to click that. Here I can just browse it. It actually looks like a pretty good source. And over to the left, I can see the information about it. So maybe after I go back and I look at other things, I decide, oh, this can be one of the ones I use. Over here on the left too, they have the abstract that gives you, this is like a summary about what it's about. So you might want to read that. So this seems like it could go in, be useful probably for my paragraph that's on the smoker cell. But there's one problem. This is from 1994, so maybe that's not the best. So I just go back and I keep looking for all that stuff. If that were one I were to use, I just want to remind you, you can download over here on the right, you can download the PDF, you can save it if you want, and this last one is huge. You need to remember that you have to cite everything. So you always want to choose the MLA, hit copy, and then you go to your Word document and hit paste. You have to do this. When your sources are due, you need a working works cited page due. This is how I'm going to check your sources. So you have to have these. And it's already done for you. So over here, remember I said that it's good to have books, and I would like each of you to try to find one book. I know it's a little hard right now. You can't go to the library. But over here, I could choose book chapters or books. So there's actually that option on JSTOR. So that is super cool, and you could get that right here. Okay, so when I click that, none of these sound like they could work. So it could also be a flop for your topic as well. Okay, so when you're doing your research, make sure that you're thinking about, is this a credible site? And the other thing to keep in mind is that it's not biased. So it can be really tricky when you're doing a persuasive essay to have something that's not biased. So be certain that the information you're coming is from a source that is balanced. Okay, happy researching. I can't wait to see all of your sources.